everyone, it's Lisa and welcome to Make It Monday. Today is week 34 in my series on techniques, and today I'm going to teach you how to make glitter windows. You can see the technique here on the front of this card. It creates an opening and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm using a piece of Whisper White cardstock that's cut 2 3/4 inch wide by 5.5 inches long. I'm also going to be using 2 punches, the Elegant Butterfly and the Bitty Butterfly. We're going to start with the Elegant Butterfly punch first, using it upside down. You're going to come in as far as you can until the paper doesn't go any further, and just visually center it and punch. That's going to give us one negative image. Now, using the Bitty Butterfly punch, we're going to come in on the other side. You're going to go in all the way as well, as far as it will go. And I'm eyeing this edge, and I'm going to punch. Now, I found, because I'm right-handed, that this side was very difficult to do. But since this punch is symmetrical, I'm going to flip the cardstock over and put it in this way. Again, as far as I can go, looking here on the edge. And that should give me about equal space on either side. Next thing comes the window technique. What I did next was I've put this piece through the embossing folder. And I used the Mosaic embossing folder for this. I'm going to go ahead and run that through the Big Shot. The one great thing about this embossing folder is you're going to get a positive and a negative look. So it's really up to you which side you prefer. I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to flip it upside down. Here comes some packing tape. This is regular household packing tape, and you're going to want to pull off enough to cover the openings. And you're going to lay this down. Now, I'm going to caution you to make sure that you don't have this on regular grid sheets or paper underneath you, because it'll stick. The sticky side is going down. And I'm just pushing down the edges around the punched out image, the negative, and that leaves sticky side up. This is Dazzling Diamonds glitter, and I like to use a plastic spoon. There's no adhesive necessary because this is going to stick beautifully right to the front of that packing tape. I'll go over it a couple times to make sure I've got it covered. Give it a little flick to get rid of the excess that might be statically sticking to my cardstock. Okay, so this is what I have. Then I've cut a piece of Designer Series paper. This is cut 2.5 inches wide by 5 1/4. Now this is going to go on the back side. Remember, we're only going to need to see this area here to go through the window. So adhesive all the way around the outside is fine. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to use some snail adhesive. And I'm going to border this piece, flipping this over. I'm working from the back end. I don't know if you can see the packing tape from the back. And then this is going to get centered on here. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to see it from the front. So that allows the designer paper to show through the glitter window. Now this is not sticky anymore because there's glitter there. And that's how I went ahead and finished this card. I used the Scallop trim border punch to create a little bit of an edge with coordinating designer paper. And this is from the Quarter Fancy. Added about 18 inches of ribbon. It does go all the way around the inside of this card for this one. And you're going to notice too that I embossed about half of this card front to kind of mimic that image. And of course, rhinestones to add a little bit of pizzazz to that glimmer. The next, I've got some other samples for you. Also using that same punch technique, but this time I've used the Eastern Elegance paper, added a ribbon in. Do you notice this? I'm going to hold it up a little closer. Beautiful gold baker's twine. It's coming. I'm not allowed to show you because the product is not released yet, but it'll be coming out in the New Occasions catalog. My last sample for you, I created a window with the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Packing tape, at least this one, is not much wider than that. So you're going to want to be careful that you don't pick a punch that's wider than your packing tape, obviously, so that you can cover the opening. Same thing I did here, just a bunch of textures, use an embossing folder. And I bet you're thinking, what stamp set is that? Again, can't show it to you. It's coming out in the New Occasions catalog that'll be unveiled on January 3rd, but trust me, you're gonna love it. It's called Happy Watercolor. Beautiful chevron ribbon. And that leaves you with a really simple technique for today's Make It Monday. I look forward to seeing you next week, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.